Let me tell you something nobody wants to admit. That $100,000 salary you've been chasing your entire life, the one your parents told you would make you rich, the one that was supposed to mean you made it. In 2026, it's not the finish line. It's barely the starting line. And if you're sitting here making six figures wondering why you're still broke, wondering why you can't save, why you can't invest, why retirement feels like a fantasy, you're not crazy. You're trapped. You make too much money to get help, but too little to actually get ahead. Welcome to the most dangerous illusion in modern finance, the illusion of being rich. Today, I'm going to show you the brutal math behind why 100K in 2026 is basically minimum wage, and what you need to do to escape this trap. Because if you don't understand this, you're going to spend the next 30 years grinding for a lifestyle you can't afford. Stick around. Let's rewind the clock. It's 1990. You're making $100,000 a year. What does your life look like? You buy a 4-bedroom house in the suburbs for $150,000. Your mortgage? Maybe $1,200 a month. You drive 2 paid-off cars, a sedan and a minivan. Your spouse stays home with the kids. You max out your 401k. You retire at 62 with a pension and a paid-off house. Life is good. Now, let's fast forward. It's 2026. You're making $100,000 a year. Actually, scratch that. You're not making 100K. Your household is making 100K because you and your spouse both work full-time just to survive. And here's what your life looks like. That same 4-bedroom house is now $650,000. Your mortgage? $4,200 a month. And that's if you had a down payment. You drive 2 cars with a combined $1,400 in monthly payments because you couldn't afford to buy them outright. Your kids are in daycare for $2,000 a month because both of you have to work. Vacation? Maybe a long weekend at a budget hotel 2 hours away. Retirement? That's a joke. You're drowning in the present. How are you supposed to save for the future? Here's the thing. A family in 1990 making $100,000 was wealthy. A family in 2026 making $100,000 is broke. And the worst part? You're working twice as hard. 2 incomes, 2 commutes, 2 work stresses. And somehow you have less than your parents did on 1 salary. This is the 2-income trap, and it's destroying the middle class. All right, let's do the math. Because once you see the numbers, you'll understand why you feel broke. You make $100,000 a year. Congratulations! Now let's see what you actually take home. Step 1. Taxes. Federal income tax? About $18,000. State tax? Another $5,000 depending on your state. Social Security and Medicare? $7,650. You just lost $30,650. Your new number? $69,350. But wait, you're not rich. You just lost almost a third of your income before you even saw it. This is the middle-class tax trap. You make too much money to qualify for breaks, but not enough to hire accountants to dodge taxes like the wealthy do. Step 2. Housing. Rent or mortgage in 2026? Let's be conservative and say $2,500 a month. That's $30,000 a year. Your new number? $39,350. But wait, we're not done. Add property taxes, homeowners insurance, HOA fees. Oh, and that $8,000 surprise roof repair because your home warranty didn't cover it. Let's call it another $8,000 a year. Your new number? $31,350. Transportation. You need a car. Actually, you need 2 cars because you and your spouse both work. Car payment number 1, $600 a month. Car payment number 2, $500 a month. That's $13,200 a year. But wait, there's insurance, gas, maintenance, registration. Add another $6,000. Your new number? $12,150. Childcare, if applicable. If you have kids, daycare is $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year. Your new number? Negative $11,850. Wait, you're in the negative? And we haven't even covered groceries, $800 a month, which is $9,600 a year, utilities, $300 a month, which is $3,600 a year, health insurance premiums and deductibles, student loans, credit card payments, phone bills, subscriptions, pet expenses, because your dog's vet bill is now $400. This is why you feel broke making $100,000, because after you pay for basic survival in 2026, there is literally nothing left. You're not building wealth, you're treading water. And one emergency, one layoff, one medical bill, one car breakdown, and you're drowning. Now, here's where it gets even worse. Because if you're making 100K or even 150K, there's this psychological trap you fall into. You feel like you should be rich. Society told you 6 figures meant success, luxury, freedom. So you start spending like you're rich. You lease the BMW because I deserve it. You buy the $70,000 pickup truck, the pavement princess that never sees dirt because it makes you feel successful. You shop at Whole Foods instead of Costco because I can afford it. You upgrade your wardrobe with designer logos because you have an image to maintain. This is the ego purchase trap. You're spending money to look wealthy while secretly drowning in debt. And here's the brutal truth. Nobody cares. Your coworkers aren't impressed by your car. Your neighbors aren't keeping score. But the bank is. And every dollar you spend on looking rich is a dollar you're not investing. Fake rich? $150,000 salary, $80,000 in car loans, $15,000 in credit card debt, 0 in investments. Real wealth? $150,000 salary, paid off Camry, 0 debt, $50,000 in index funds. One looks successful, the other is successful. This is the invisible prison. You're locked into a lifestyle you can't afford, working a job you hate to impress people who don't care. And the worst part? You can't quit, because you need that 100K paycheck to make the minimum payments on the life you built. So what do? Do I want you to move to a van and eat ramen for 10 years? No. Do I want you to quit your job and become a minimalist monk? Also no. But here's what I do want you to understand. You cannot budget your way out of this. The math is broken. The system is rigged. 100K in 2026 is not enough to live a 1990s middle-class life and build wealth. So you have 2 choices. Choice 1, keep playing the game. Keep grinding, keep pretending, keep working until you're 70, hoping Social Security doesn't collapse. Choice 2, change the game. And here's how you do it. The gap strategy. Stop focusing on your income. Start focusing on the gap between your income and your expenses. The wider that gap, the faster you build real wealth. And you widen it by doing 3 things. 1, stop playing the status game. Nobody cares about your car. Drive a paid-off Camry. Nobody cares about your house. Rent or buy below your means. Nobody cares about your clothes. Uniqlo works just fine. 2, increase your income strategically. This doesn't mean work harder. It means negotiate your salary every 18 months. Build a side income stream, freelance, consulting, digital products. Invest in skills that multiply your earning power. 3, automate your wealth building. The moment you get paid, before you see the money, automate 15% to your 401k or IRA, 10% to a brokerage account, index funds, 5% to an emergency fund until you hit 6 months of expenses. Do this, and in 10 years, you'll be wealthier than 90% of 6-figure earners, not because you made more money, but because you stopped acting rich and started building wealth. Look, I get it. This video might be hard to hear. You've been grinding. You've been doing everything right. And I'm telling you the system is broken. But here's the good news. You're not stuck. You're not doomed. You just need to stop playing their game and start playing your game. If this resonated with you, if you're tired of feeling broke despite making good money, hit that subscribe button, because this channel is all about escaping the 2026 trap. I've got videos coming on the car payment scam, the house poor trap, and how to retire early without selling your soul. So subscribe,
hit the bell, and let's build real wealth together without the burnout. I'll see you in the next one.